So let's try to understand one of the type of the web services which is most of the time it is being used nowadays is RESTful web service. So what is REST means? REST means for representational test state transfer, which is nothing but an architectural style which allows users to access the web services over the HTTP protocol. One of the major benefits of RESTful web services is the HTTP methods for performing of the operations. Say for instance, you have a order service whereby someone can retrieve the information about the order using HTTP GET. Someone can create or update the order information using HTTP post. Someone can create a resource using HTTP put, and someone can delete a resource using HTTP delete. It may be possible that we are not aware of all these HTTP methods because most of the time when we call informations from the browser, we access most of the time it is HTTP GET, and whenever you are hitting on the submit button, it is an HTTP post. But put and delete actually plays an important role for the RESTful web services also. So when you say that we have a resource, what we mean by the resource? So you can have multiple resources into your company. Most of the time the companies which are engaged into the commercial world, they have always an order resource, or they always have the customer resource, or they can have a partner resource. These are nothing but the resource, and we always require to have the CRUD operations, which is create, update and delete operations to be done for these resources. So how these resources are being exposed and how these resources are actually being used. When we try to create a project and when we try to create a demo, we will come to know that this is how the resources are being created. But in a very simple sense, if you want to understand, you can just open up your terminal and we'll try to type in curl command with the resource which is mentioned over here, which is http:// thomaswire.com SQL customer /0. We will try to understand what this /0 means and why it is important. Another resource is like /customer onto the second bullet point, and the third resource is like SQL REST. So whenever you access this resource, if I'll show you the demo now, if you try to access this resource so if you'll see, we are actually accessing up a resource with the ID number 0, and what we get it over here is that ID number 0, we have the first name is this, last name is this, street is this, city is this. What does this means is that we are actually retrieving up the informations of customer 0. When we try to receive the informations of all the customers, our resource would be something like /customer over here. And here we actually get the resource all customers which are basically linked, and to retrieve more information of customer 0 we'll be actually using this URI. So in a very simple understanding, this actually means that we are able to access the RESTful endpoints. At present we are actually calling up all the RESTful endpoint with HTTP GET, but we'll see how we can actually make an HTTP post, put and delete request also. So to understand the web services, we need to use the tool called as a Postman, which is basically a Chrome plugin, and we'll try to see how this resource can be accessed using a Chrome plugin.